Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I figured it's a good idea to sit down and to talk to you guys how I feel mentally about Parker's death, because the process wasn't an easy ride and my friends have it a lot harder because they're a little more sensitive when it comes to their emotions, because their emotions speak louder than them. 5 months ago, when I very first heard of the death, I thought Parker's death was a joke, but no, it was not a joke. They were being serious. And I was just really struggling, like what to feel, because I had mixed emotions with pain, powerless, helpless, didn't know what to do, and with myself, and that's why I started using music as a way to communicate, because instead of just talking like I'm doing now, I can just sing how I felt with music overlapping with my voice, and I just figured it sounded well to me, and how it sort of impacted me with my music career, and here I am now, making music and making you guys proud, because some of the death songs I made, I've gotten really personal on it. It was the most personal songs I ever did. Kelvin feels the same way because he is a person who I've been talking to. And when I first found it out, I needed to tell all the adults I knew. I went to my Outlook and I emailed my school teachers about it. They have been giving me support and helping me out, like giving me tips and advice, making sure if I was okay. And I was, but I wasn't okay inside. And I remember I only felt safe talking to 3 people about it. I was talking to my teacher about it, Mr. Jacklin, and I also was talking to my astronomy teacher, Mr. Gaffey, and I've been talking to my music teacher, Kelvin, about it, because those 3 adults were the trusted adults that I knew, and will carry a very special role in my own band that I created, and I feel proud of it. I guess now I just feel, sometimes I just sort of felt like it's okay to cry, because some people just need to let it out and let the emotions speak the cry, because that's the only way that works. And I've done that, and I've also felt like that I was worthless a little bit, because I didn't worth anything, and I didn't worth Parker, because I would imagine that he wouldn't want me to feel worthless, because it isn't true to feel that way. But inside, when I imagined it, I just sort of thought it was true, but in the outside, it's not true. And a bad way to imagine things, especially my emotions, that I was really struggling on, and I guess I just couldn't take it. And now I just sort of feel like that Parker asked me questions, I asked him questions. Some of the questions I had for him were answered, but I just feel like unanswered, because all the other questions he had for me was, why would you want to be away from me? And that question wasn't answered. The other question was, why can't I stay with you longer? because I wanted him to stay and have the connection, the friendship connection together, and I don't want to lose it. And now he's no longer around anymore. I just sort of lost everything I had with him. Like, not by memory-wise, not by the memories. It's just emotion-wise, and I just had trouble communicating the way I was feeling because when I very first found out, I was too scared to tell anyone. Like, I couldn't say anything about it. I just felt so insecure and isolated when I found out. And that's why I made the album 32. That was in honor of Parker because the release date is on his birthday. And I want to make it special just for him. But I just have trouble in voicing the way I felt when I first found out about his death. And I want him to stay. But all I want to do right now is go to his grave, stone, and just cry. I'm not blaming myself for this death because this death isn't my fault. And I guess Kelvin just sort of taught me to be happy, which I am happy for the other things and the other side of Parker, because 5 months ago I was feeling the fake Parker, but now I just feel the real Parker. And about the times we had together and remembering those times we had with each other, and it was just painful to lose him because he meant well and laughed, and everything is gone. Everything that Parker had was gone. His smile, his laugh, and everything else. Sort of how I feel mentally. And it's kind of tough to feel that way, but it feels tough to feel that way, but I just don't know how to change it. But I don't think we cannot change ourselves. I guess that's it for me. Bye, guys.